The Premier League tried to scapegoat Everton in relation to profit and sustainability, but only managed to show that it cannot regulate itself, according to Andy Burnham. The Toffees fan and mayor of Greater Manchester hit back via Twitter after financial expert Kieran Maguire admitted there appeared to be an inconsistency in the points deductions given to Everton and Nottingham Forest. Forest were deducted 4 points for a breach 77% greater than that at Goodison Park, which saw a 10-point penalty imposed, only reduced to 6 on appeal, and faced with the apparent lack of uniformity, Burnham again called for the introduction of an independent regulator. Burnham wrote in response to Maguire's appearance, "Where the hell is the consistency in all this? The Premier League has ruined this season for many. They tried to use Everton as a scapegoat to prove they could be trusted to regulate, but they only managed to show that they couldn't. Independent regulator now," said Andy Burnham. Were Everton used as a scapegoat like Nottingham Forest and received lighter punishment? Well, the individual details of the Everton case and the Nottingham Forest case are quite complicated, and comparing the merits of each element against the other is not a quick task. After 2 independent committee hearings, an appeal hearing and a total of 162 pages of findings to this point, it is difficult not to come away with the suspicion that where there has been a tendency to be tough, this has fallen on Everton, and where there has been a willingness to be charitable, he went to Forest. Despite the new Dockside Stadium being a big part of the club's financial strain, it appears that the Toffees have been portrayed as villains who have over time tried to gain a competitive advantage over their rivals. There is no such construction project involved at Forest, although they have signed an impressive 46 players since returning to the Premier League ahead of last season, and still received a comparative pat on the back for helping investigation and a reduced sentence. At the City Ground, their arguments for spending the way they did may be quite reasonable to many isolated Evertonians. But when they have, perhaps understandably, pointed the finger at Goodison Park throughout their own process and, it seems, come off lightly in comparison, it will not leave many on Merseyside feeling comfortable with the situation. Fans, leave your opinion about this, subscribe to the channel to receive the most relevant information from the Blues every day. We will see you in the next videos.